Hey, yes. It's Thursday and I'm thirsty. Wait 1 second here. You're not Richard. Oh? Yeah, you're definitely not him. You're way too charming and handsome to be Richard. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Richard. See, life with a knife. Ooh, battle axe maniac. Ooh, ooh, ah. No, please, don't. You're not. See? I just cut you off there. I'm Richard, see? Stop the intro. Hey, yes, Thirsty Thursdays. What to do, everybody? Things are looking different, for sure. It's an empty seat here, but we're trying to do our part in this COVID-19 social distancing issue. So for anybody that is wondering, Richard is at home with his family doing the self-isolation, quarantine, whatever you want to call it. But regardless of the fact, it is Thursday and I am thirsty. I still have Victor here too, so it's not like we're totally alone in this little episode, but we have some definite good news is that we have the video chat guest, as you see the TV setup here. My old buddy, way back in the day of broadcasting school, Andrew Kaun-Sutton.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
He's sitting by the phone waiting, so I kind of want to get this thing rolling a little bit quick. Just want to say this because Richard's not here to say it. It's a beauty day on the prairie. But let's do the hashtag triple T. Victor, play it.
Stop yourself and break.
Got you feeling so fine now. On this Thursday, I'm out.
Break it down.
Thursday, the taste has shine. Thursday, the taste has shine. Thursday, the taste has shine.
Hashtag triple T, yes, says no dancing over there, but I'll do the little jig. Victor purchased this can, and I'm kind of concerned of what he bought here because I'm worried because Richard got lucky on this one. Honestly, this can here, let's take it out and let's see. We have here, it's called Faded. And this one here is called the Habanero Peach Gose, 4.8%. Let's just jump right into this one. Let's get faded. Hashtag triple T. Total of 10 today. Let's do a total of 10. I'll give my rating of this one. Here you go. That's different. It's more peachy. No, that is not peachy. That is peppery. What the hell? Why?
We don't have time for questions.
Oh, my nostrils are burning. Oh, but like a hint of peach. Why would they make something like this? Field House Brewing Company in Vancouver. Oh, I gotta taste this one more time before I give a total. Yep, that's a 1 out of 10. That's really bad. I feel like I'm gonna breathe out fire, but instead of that, a bunch of peaches are gonna come out of my mouth. 1 out of 10, boom, right there. The graphic, I'm not even gonna say the what say you, because I say that's nasty. I gotta flip these around. I'm gonna put that there. Just so it's kind of in the view. Oh, I gotta focus myself.
Must focus. Concentrate. Focus. Most important.
Ooh, wow. Let's go on to our next segment here. Okay, so we're going to continue going on here. We have a video chat guest. He's waiting. He's been very patient because we've had a lot of technical issues today. Let's give him a quick call. It's my old buddy from radio broadcasting, Andrew Kaun from WABC. We got Andrew Kaun-Sutton. Let's see if he answers. There he is. Andrew Kaun. How's it going, man?
Good, dude. How are you?
Oh, it's been a while. I'm doing pretty good, yeah. So, it's been, I don't know, I was kind of doing the math on it. It's just shy of 10 years since we've did the old WABC.
Yeah, man. Been about 10 years, to be honest with you. It's goes by quick.
That did. I know.
It's sudden, man. Like a lot of people that we went to school with are like either in the industry or out of the industry or having babies and getting married and stuff. So it's been a crazy 10 years, dude.
Yeah. So explain to me then what you've been up to for the last 10 years, because we unfortunately haven't really gotten to chat that much.
Yeah, dude, I've been up to a lot, man. I went to, obviously went to Western Academy Broadcasting College, went to Estevan, spent a year there.
Right on.
Learned a lot. Good company, good business, a lot of great people out there at CJ 1280. I think it's CJ 1150 now, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And I got some great leadership, great people in that place. And then I kind of dipped out of radio for a little while, man. Kind of did the music thing, focused on that. We did some touring, did some writing, did that kind of stuff for a little while. And then about 2 years ago here now, I got put myself back into it. So it's been a lot of fun, dude. I started off in Melfort. I was the afternoon guy for Saskatchewan's New Beach Radio, which was a lot of fun.
Right on.
And then I got a promotion within the company to Kelowna for a rated market. So I went out there and did weekends. And that was a lot of fun. And then now I am in North Battleford as the morning show host for 93.3 The Rock.
Yeah, that was a couple months ago too. And when I heard the news, you're only like 30 minutes away from Cut Knife here. So that's right on.
Yeah, and we still haven't seen each other.
Yes. Well, now we can't because of the quarantine too. So.
Well, this is the only way we can do it. Or I would be in Cut Knife having a beer with you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate it. I remember back.
So I'll do a virtual beer with you.
For sure. There you go. Cheers.
I love it. How about you, man? What's up with you? What's going on?
Yeah, just kind of for the past, after we graduated, I actually interned at that North Battleford radio station for that first little gig there for the summer. And I remember that too, because Luke England, shout out to Luke, he was in Lloydminster at that radio station there. So we kind of just hung out for a little bit in the summer, and then they ran out of internship spots at the station there. So I was like, well, I either had the option of going to Churchill, Manitoba, way up north, and I was already losing money while doing this internship. So I was like, well, I'll go back to Saskatoon and work for a bit. And then it kind of just got derailed after that. And I was working for X amount of jobs for the past 7 or 8 years. And then came back to Cut Knife in 2014, 15. And then worked with my dad at the seed plant just in town here and saved up a bunch of money and moved into my own place. And yeah, that's kind of what happened there. And then obviously in the fall, I had that surgery issue too. So kind of still on the mend with that, but definitely getting more mobile as that's going along.
I see your progress in your videos. You're walking pretty well, so that's good, man. It's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of in the fall. We weren't really even sure what kind of the aftermath of it would be, if I was even able to walk again or not. But
yeah,
they did.
Hey, man, it's such a tough injury. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a hard thing to get rid of, and like, you got to kind of retrain yourself to walk. And you've done a fantastic job, man.
I want to know how North Battleford is going so far, because you have that rock block show.
Yeah, so every week, every Friday, I interview a different artist, either internationally, nationally, local. It really doesn't matter. It's just awesome. But a lot of the times, a lot of the stuff that we play on our station might not necessarily be heard by other people. So it's kind of giving that artist a chance to showcase their talent. So I do. It's called Rock Block with Sutton. It's every Friday. I drop. Right now, it's tough because of the quarantine and everything. So a lot of guys are a little hesitant on doing stuff. So most of it's Instagram live concerts now, which is kind of awesome. I like to see artists doing that. I've done a couple with some friends of mine out in Kelowna. But yeah, man, Rock Block with Sutton every Friday. Things for North Battleford have been good, dude. Been there for almost 4 months now.
Yeah.
And it's great, dude. Great community. People are really nice to me. The job itself, I thought it was going to be a lot harder because it's a morning show.
Yeah.
The hardest part is getting up at 4:45 in the morning. Also, the hardest part is going to bed at about 12:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So sleeping pattern is a little bit more different because if anybody's watching this, they know who I am. I like to be a bit of a night owl. That doesn't happen anymore. So usually tuck in time at about 9 o'clock these days. I joke because I'm usually in bed before my grandmother.
You also mentioned your music history too. Are you still kind of working with music projects and with band members?
Yeah, man. Thanks for bringing that up. To me, actually, I spent a lot of this quarantine time. I'm still a songwriter. I haven't really released much of my own music for about a year now. But a really good group in Kelowna called the Hillside Outlaws are really good friends of mine, and they're making it a pretty big name for themselves in the country industry out there. But I had wrote a song this morning actually with them, and I think it's going to probably take off. It's pretty good tune, and they've never been able to write a ballad before, and I'm a bit of a softie, so
right on.
Help them out in that one. But yeah, more so for my music, man. I had a really fun time being able to open up for some pretty big names at such an early age in my life, really, where I wasn't great at what I was doing, but I was good enough to get through. If that makes sense. Yeah. But getting to people say never want to meet your idols, man. Well, I've met some of mine, and they're some of the nicest, most humble people in the world.
For sure. Yeah.
And I got to open up for the likes of Buck Cherry, Papa Roach, One Bad Son. Just off the top of my head, Age of Days, just a couple of bands that obviously are a little bit more household names than the other ones I've opened for or played with and stuff like that. But I think the coolest experience for me ever was opening up for Papa Roach, man. That was like my life-changing rock and roll moment because those guys have been so huge in my life. Yeah. And they've been around forever. And Jacoby's just like the sweetest dude. So
right on. Yeah, that'd be an epic show. That'd be so cool. Yeah, it was pretty interesting too because my brother, he's a rapper too, so he's kind of keeping on that mainstream in Saskatoon about doing local shows there. And we've got to do a couple shows too that were pretty cool, but one of the more memorable ones was the Swollen Members one about a year and a half ago. And I was actually able to DJ on stage for the openers on that side too, and Rob the Viking was kind of just right to the left of me as well. That was a pretty fun show that we were able to do.
As much as I'm in the rock thing in that aspect, I guess, but for me growing up, Swollen Members was pretty big for me. Man Child, Prevail, Mocha Only, those guys really, when I was growing up, had a lot of bangers, as the kids would say. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool to see your brother do those kind of things. Your brother's so talented, man. Yeah. I got to do a track with him for sure.
Oh yeah, we definitely team up. And any other music that you do, send it to us, and we'll definitely share it out and spread the message.
Yeah, man, I'm really pumped about the Hillside Outlaw thing. If this single does well, I think it's going to chart well on even radio, man. For sure. It's a good tune.
One other thing I need to ask you, because I know this back when we were going to broadcasting college, what are you doing in the world without sports right now?
Oh, dude. in rock, you totally relate to this, Robert. Man, one of the biggest things that we always got to talk about when we were in school was the fact that we actually had sports. And every single person in our group, no matter which class it was, all watched sports. Yeah. I'm going mental, man. I'm going crazy. It's one thing to take away the NHL, which, of course, the Canucks finally playing in the playoff position. And, of course, but this would just happen to us because this is how it works. I mean, praying and hoping that all these things start coming to fruition, and we can, this whole flatten the curve thing the next little while could be huge because, I'm losing my sanity, dude.
Yeah, we need not even just sports back, but we need a lot more. We heard that the Saskatchewan regional parks have been shut down too, so even just going outside and hanging out with groups of friends, that's on the shelf right now too. So, even that too, it would help if the snow went away too, and even if it was just nice out to sit outside.
Yeah. I'm just want to summer, man. I'm just gearing up for a good summer. Yeah. I just want to hit the golf. I want to, I just took up golfing not too long ago. I'm absolutely terrible at it. If you like the mulligan game, you'll love playing with me. Shotgun start literally mean you shotgun a beer at the start of the hole. I don't play with rookies who don't.
Yeah, so hopefully later on my bucket list, on my checklist, I want to get back, like you said, on the golf range, because even with this hip surgery, hopefully that's not going to slow me down. So maybe at some time we'll try and get together and hit around at the golf clubs. And
oh, dude, I'd love that. I'm like I said, dude, as long as you're cool, shotgun starts on each hole. Trust me, I like to have a good time in the golf course.
For sure. Well, man, I appreciate you taking the time, and we'll definitely try and keep this up. I mean, if things are going to be going as it is, we might have to give you another show back when Richard's here, so we'll go for that.
Yeah, man, the next part will be the next Thirsty Thursday that we do this. I'll be able to have a beverage with you guys. Yep. Not virtually, but congrats on the show, boys. Congrats on the success of it so far, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure, man. We'll keep in touch. Cheers.
Rock on, folks. Cheers.
Boom. Andrew Kaun-Sutton as the old buddy. It's good to hear his voice again. I haven't chatted with him, and like I said, in many a years, but he's got a lot to talk about for sure, and makes a good point with everything about flattening the curve. I'm glad that you guys are as well, and hopefully, I know for sure next week Richard will be either here or on video chat guests. We'll kind of put that up in the air. Like I said before, with our routine, we're trying to keep this as balanced as we can with Thirsty Thursdays and trying to do the self-isolation. So if we have myself here on this set and then I have Richard on video chat, we'll probably aim for that next week. But in the meantime, Easter is coming up this weekend too, and I hope you guys just have a safe, fun, and relaxing week. And I know that things are serious now, but let's just try and kick back, relax, and have a cold one. And just remember that wherever you go, there you are.
It's that time of year when temperatures are getting colder. Robert Keys has weather. Hey, how's it looking, buddy?
Well, freezing cold conditions are forecast for the next few days as an Arctic front persists over the prairies. Here's how it shapes up. Well, for tonight, it's going to get flurries and sun and cloud for tomorrow. It's going to be a low of -26 and a high of -19. Right now in Saskatoon, it's -19 degrees. That's evening edition weather.
I'm Andrew Kaun for Luke England and Robert Keys. This has been Evening Edition for January 14. Stay classy, Saskatoon.